No, Sam Hyde needs to box him. He really does. Hasan, when you look at the collection of decisions he's made that are major, all you see is repeated cowardice. Everyone talks about wanting to punch a Nazi, and then Sam Hyde has the chance to give Hasan the opportunity to punch him, right? Hasan's like, Sam, you're a Nazi. Hasan is also like, we hate Nazis. You know how empowering that would be for his cause? Hey, we're not a bunch of like weak pussies. That would be the best thing ever. They would feel that win vicariously through you.
And someone tells me that my favorite streamer of all time, Frogan, decided to open up her mouth again, and it wasn't to eat a cheeseburger. It's been a long time since the last time I talked about Frogan. The last time that we talked about her was about a month ago, so it all started a few days ago when Asmongold said this about politics, which includes Hasan and others.
If I wanted to optimize ad revenue, you know what I would do? I'd ban politics. That's what I'd do. Just ban it.
Asmongold says Twitch should ban political content to optimize ad revenue. Odds are that me, Hasan, Tectone, Frogan Denims, and Central Committee cause 90% of the PR problems for the entire website. Oh, he's 100% right. Like, the reason that Twitch has any drama outside of Twitch's bubble, like mainstream media, it's all politics. When CNN is talking about Hasan Piker, they're talking about his politics. When Elon Musk is talking about Asmongold, it's because of politics. Yeah, this stuff is definitely the reason that Twitch gets a bad rap. 100%. And the problem is that if Twitch were to ban politics, it may increase ad revenue for making the site more appealing in terms of a advertiser-friendly perspective, but the actual volume of people that watch content would go down. Because a lot of the reason that people watch content is for the politics. Like, some of the biggest streamers are political streamers. Yeah.
The odds are that me and Hasan and Tectone and Frogan and Denims and Central Committee cause 90% of the PR problems on the entire website.
I mean, objectively, even if you don't like Asmongold, he's not wrong. If you want to make more money and profit off, you are a business after all, you would ban politics, right? Politics divide people. I'm completely aware that this is beneficial for political streamers. The more divided people are, the better it is. Pretty basic argument or comment, right? Well, Frogan over here had something to say, and the extremely highly...
When Frogan opens her mouth, I sit my white ass down and I listen. I'm all ears, Frogan. What do you got for me? Lay it on me, please. I really... Nothing makes me more happy to be alive than when Frogan speaks. When Frogan speaks, I have this childlike joy that I haven't felt in 18 years. The original feeling of being alive with all the color and vibrance in the world, it all comes back to me and I get reinvigorated. It's beautiful when she speaks.
The IQ response she gave was this: you consider me political because I wear a hijab. I hope that's how you pronounce it. I am not like you, and I do not make political content anywhere but typing a tweet every once in a while.
That is completely wrong. If this person is claiming to be not political, I can sit here and claim to not be white. Oh, hey, I'm white. Doesn't really work, does it? Frogan is political. She's political by proxy. She's political directly, indirectly. In every single way you can imagine someone can be political, she almost is political, except for actually in office, right? She's not an elected official. But she orbits Hasan. She is outspoken about the Israel-Palestine conflict. She gives takes on ongoing issues. She made a tier list regarding the Habibi Pass stuff, which was controversial because in the thumbnail for the Habibi Pass video, she had Ben Shapiro and just put him in F tier because he's a Jew. Look, the point is, you saying you're not political is like Tectone saying he's not bald.
And somehow this got 3 million views and 42,000 likes. These are numbers that she will never see on Twitch or YouTube. And this is a lie. Oh, guys, this guy just thinks I'm political because I wear a piece of clothing on my head. And people like Asmongold associated with scaring individuals. It's like, dude, can you please...
This is also just a totally victimhood mentality moment. This is a complete, how can I be the victim in this situation moment. Again, this is another thing where you have the person who is either going to say that I'm not political, but at the same time, she wants the benefit of claiming to not be political, but also when she says political stuff, wants to be taken seriously. Hey, buddy, it has to be one or the other. Either you're political or you're not. You can be political and people can take you seriously with your political takes, or you cannot be, right? When I say things that are like, here's what I am, right? I honestly am not political with my content. It's really not. I talk about social stuff, but I don't really see that as entirely political. I'm not talking about policy. I'm not talking about ongoing conflicts. I'm not reporting on actual news. Maybe once in a blue moon, right? But Frogan, it's a different case.
And people like Asmongold associate it with scaring individuals. It's like, dude, can you please stop playing the victim for once in your life and take some responsibility for your actions? This person says, I think people consider you political because you're a political drama streamer. Clearly, you do not watch my content, and that's okay. No one is watching your content when you're pulling 30 live viewers. Everyone knows Frogan for 3 things: how she looks, how she acts, and how political she gets.
6250, 9/11 baking stream with Raph and Capri. If we get to this goal by 9/11, Capri, Raph, and I will make the Twin Towers out of a stacked cake, and we'll make an airplane, and we'll recreate 9/11.
Frogan, you are a political streamer. I am a fan of yours. As a matter of fact, whenever you see 20 live viewers there, I'm one of them. Okay, I'm always watching.
Let's go.
And next time you go live, I'll be sure to donate. And Asmongold did respond, and he says, don't try to use your hijab as a shield for your disgusting behavior. Facts. These are some of her very famous quotes. American soldiers deserve PTSD. Arab/Jew racial tiered list, which is something that we talked about here on the channel. Sub goal to make a 9/11 cake. Called the October 7 mass murderers a revolution. Those are PR problems, obviously. Your religion is the problem. You are. Not to dick right Asmongold here, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't even know who I am. But he's right. How can discussing things like that come out of her mouth? She just looks like this huggable, wholesome Twitch streamer who wants to make it out the hood. I've covered everything here. Literally everything Asmongold said here has happened, and I've reported on that.
Hey man, I like your content, but you're very hard to look at. Streaming night might not be it. Okay, listen, you disgusting, ugly, hideous gremlin fuck. I'm letting you know something right now, okay? You, I can tell with not only your username, but the fact that this is your first time chat, have a crippling and really ego-crushing acne problem. And I wish, just for you, I could get a proactive sponsorship to get a code that you could use to save 10% off your next order.
If you ask me what my favorite moment from here is, probably the 9/11 cake.
We'll make the Twin Towers out of a stacked cake, and we'll make an airplane, and we'll recreate 9/11.
Someone just responded with
I mean, look, whether or not she considers herself political doesn't remove her from the context that she is associated with all of these people, right? And then the orbit of people that she surrounds herself with and platforms and gets platformed by, and the things that she says because of the views that she holds are political. So kind of political.
And we'll recreate 9/11.
Someone just responded with
if you don't want to be political, you're doing a very bad job at it. Okay, I got my clip. Thank you. I'm gonna go now. No problem, bro.
Picture. I don't know if Frogan has PTSD herself, but she's pretty retarded if she doesn't remember saying any of these things. Like, I said this, guys. I had no idea. And I also forgot that I talk about politics from time to time. That just vanished my mind. My bad. My apologies. I completely forgot. Hasan was the reason why I got into politics in 2016. He broke down everything in a way that helped me finally understand things, and it genuinely changed my life. This is one of the saddest tweets I have ever read. If Hasan got you into politics and he changed your life, holy shit.
Bro, I'm not political, but Hasan got me into politics. Oh, interesting. He broke everything down in a way that finally helped me understand. Oh, man. Imagine Hasan being the light at the end of your tunnel. That's rough, man. Oof. Ooh. No, it can't. It can never get this bad for you. It just can't.
I have ever read. If Hasan got you into politics and he changed your life, holy...
It changed my life. This is propaganda. The propaganda worked. Hasan sees this and he rubs his hands in glee. The propaganda worked. He is self-admitted a propagandist and uses that to get people to view things the way that he does in an extreme light. And if you think that he finally made you understand things, that's the way that propaganda works, okay? The whole time I wasn't seeing things from this radical perspective, and now it all makes sense. Like, that's what this is.
Tweets I have ever read. If Hasan got you into politics and he changed your life, holy shit, you are a miserable, pathetic individual. I feel bad for you. Hasan was the gateway into politics for not only myself, but many others. Dude, take that Hasan dick out of your mouth. Hasan is going down in history for his coverage of politics. I am so appreciated that the left has somebody that is so... Okay, I'm gonna stop reading here. No, Hasan has damaged the left like crazy. Imagine saying the reason why you get into politics is because of Hasan. If I had a friend and
Hasan is sandbagging the left-wing movement, and if anyone wants to admit it, I won't be mad at them. If you're a leftist and you want to admit that he's sandbagging your movement, I will not worry about you, bro. I mean, it's all good. We all make mistakes. Here's the thing, and I'll make this point in one of the nicest way possible, right? For his concurrent live viewer count and his platform on YouTube, you may think that he's growing the left wing, but and he may have gotten some people into the fold for the movement. But the overall net effect that it has on his side is negative. So maybe let's just say he got 50,000 new people to be left-wing. He has created, let's just say, 50,001 people to go from moderate to right-wing because they see his radicalization. I would say that that's probably the case. And I think what supports me on this is if you look at the views that he gets on his YouTube channel and on his stream, they are less than the views talking about him on videos by like Nux Taku or Asmongold, right? And these are videos where they're not criticizing like his appearance or anything, or, you know, saying that his head is small for 10 minutes. They're just talking about the crazy things that he says. And these videos are garnering massive amounts of support. And so what you have to do with that is conclude that overall, he has done a lot to hurt his cause.
and they didn't care about politics, and then they automatically started caring, and I'm like, yo, you know, that's awesome, good for you. How do you get into politics? Oh, it's because of a Twitch streamer who goes by Hasan. If I have my gun with me, I am shooting them. And yes, for legal reasons, that's a joke. Don't ban me. I'm just doing what the kids call a little trolling, if you will. I mean, for the love of God, this girl was involved in a content comp video. A big part of it was about politics. What are you on about? The only time I've seen your clips is when you're spouting political nonsense. So yes, you are political. There's an infinite amount of Frogan clips that I and many have covered where she's spewing political talking points and she just sounds dumb. So which one is it, Frogan? Is it only sometimes on Twitter or is it only sometimes on your stream? This has nothing to do with how you look.
She also called Ludwig a cracker for saying that his audience should have the right to choose whether or not they want to donate to Palestine. He told his audience that, hey, it's your money. If you want to donate to something, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to, which is political. And then she decided to insult him for that take. So that's political.
Or your religion. And of course, Hasan Piker went live and defended Frogan for the billionth time.
Problems that are caused for the entire website is never actually covered by real PR, and it's just the sweatiest fucking losers on Twitter that get mad. And then those sweatiest losers on Twitter will then try to get like actual outlets to cover it. Like, hey, why won't, you know, CNN cover this? Why is CNN covering Hasan positively? Like, these guys don't understand. Most people in mainstream media don't know who the fuck Asmongold is, don't know who the fuck Tectone is, don't know who the fuck Frogan is, Denims is, Central Committee is. They barely know who the fuck I am.
That's true.
And the ones who know who the fuck I am in mainstream media obviously understand that, like, I'm a controversial figure, but ultimately...
I think most of what I've heard about the coverage on Hasan on the mainstream media is that recently he was detained at the airport, and he is one of the largest political streamers, and that they often say he is the left-wing Joe Rogan, right? This is the thing where they say the left needs a Joe Rogan type figure, and Hasan is our Joe Rogan type figure. And that every few months, I see some iteration of that being brought up by like either a mainstream outlet or something semi-mainstream.
Ultimately, a force for good.
No.
No.
I'm gonna call cap on that. Hasan is not a force for good. If anything, he just makes everything worse, and it pushes people away from the left. And some of you might be sick and tired of me saying this, and I promise this is one of the last times I'm saying this. Hasan is just Alex Jones for the left, and it does push people away from the left, just as Alex Jones and other insane fucking people push people from the right. But if you live in this echo chamber where you only listen to what Hasan says, or you live in this echo chamber where you only believe what Alex Jones is telling you, yeah, that's bad. I cannot criticize it because I pledge my allegiance to this party. It's like, no, dude, it's okay to seek different options and break away from an echo chamber. And people like Frogan, Hasan, Denims, and others have been brainwashed.
And Frogan knows that if she were to ever speak up against Hasan, that she would be so fucking cooked. It would be unsalvageable. Frogan has the drop of relevance that she has because of Hasan. And so if there was ever any chance for her to speak up against Hasan, it would have been before she got the clout from him. So that window, that train has left the station. It's not happening. And I don't know. I mean, what are you supposed to do at that point? You have to just stay in line. You have to glaze him when he needs glazing, and that's it.
Are lucky that mainstream media does not know who the fuck Asmongold is. If I wanted to destroy Twitter, I would literally go to every single one of my journalist friends and be like, "Hey, cover Asmongold. Cover how cover how Twitch is allowing Asmongold to run rampant, to run his fuck."
What does that mean? You want him censored when you are the one who threatened, or I'm sorry, not threatened. I will not put words in your mouth. Advocated for someone to kill Rick Scott, a U.S. senator. Right. So you're going to say that he's allowed to run rampant. Meanwhile, you aren't running rampant. You fucking idiot. You're doing the same thing. You're running far more rampant than Asmongold is.
Fucking dirty ass dick all up and down the goddamn platform saying the most insane shit. But I'm not like Asmongold. I don't want this fucking platform to perish because I'm selfish.
All Asmongold was answering is a what if. He didn't say, I'm gonna make sure politics are banned within 24 hours. No, it was just a what if question, and Hasan is already fucking crashing out. It's as if I'm live streaming and someone's like, yo, Sense, what do you think about kid YouTubers? And I'm like, I think they should be banned, and kids should be kids, and they should be allowed to go and fucking play outside, not have their fucking shitty parents shove the camera in their face to make some easy revenue, strips kids from their childhood, and then someone could be on here and be like, you're just trying to destroy parents and their income. You know, it just becomes this whole thing. It's just a what if. Hasan, okay?
Yeah, Asmongold's roaches aren't nearly as bad as Hasan's terrorist takes. Yeah.
I'm not here to...
We need Sam Hyde to actually box Piker, MDE2 this month. I'm excited for MDE2. Yeah, I'm thrilled. I was going to go to one of the live screenings, but I'm so terrified of flying, and they're only in cities that are not near me. So we'll see. I'll just wait for it. I'll probably just buy the season or whatever. But yeah, no, Sam Hyde needs to box him. He really does. Sam Hyde, I mean, Hasan, when you look at the collection of decisions he's made that are major, all you see is repeated cowardice, right? You know, you look at him, he won't debate people. That's cowardice. There are people who would love to debate him. I mean, he debated Willie Mack show. That's like the last debate I remember. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He did debate Ethan Klein. After dodging him for like a month, he did finally cave in to beat Ethan Klein. So you know what? That's not cowardice. I'll give him credit for that. But overall, I would say the not boxing Sam Hyde thing, I mean, like, come on. Like, wouldn't that be the thing that he would love to do? Everyone talks about wanting to punch a Nazi, and then Sam Hyde has the chance to give Hasan the opportunity to punch him, right? Hasan's like, Sam, you're a Nazi. Hasan is also like, we hate Nazis. You don't want to punch someone that you hate? I don't get that. You know how empowering that would be for his cause? Hey, we're not a bunch of like weak pussies. That would be the best thing ever. They would feel that win vicariously through you. And there was an article made about Hasan that said that he is a liberal mind in a MAGA body, which is implying that liberals are weak pussies, which is embarrassing. But the idea would be that Hasan, again, being the strong left-wing Joe Rogan, would finally get a dub for his cause. Sam Hyde would just show up at his door in boxing gear knowing him. All right, chill out. But no, I mean, I don't know. He should do it. But I would say that overall, yeah, Hasan does operate largely in cowardice, I would say.
To fucking destroy a whole industry of child actors. It's just a what if, in my opinions, which is what happened with Asmongold.
Which is why he doesn't watch videos critical of him on stream. Like, he didn't watch the content nuke on stream until way later on, like a month or two later. He was terrified.
And Hasan's out here crashing out like a fucking retard.
He didn't watch Willie Mack show's video on him live, or prior to the debate. He doesn't do it, unless he literally has to. Like, Ethan Klein was sort of unignorable, right? But, yeah.
And there's also this moment where Hasan literally says one of the stupidest things ever. Asmongold is normalizing hate on Twitch. Hasan, you're literally the guy that said that America deserved 9/11. Now, I think it's funny. I think it's one of the, out of context and just as a meme, I think that's hilarious, okay? I'm not here to gatekeep 9/11 jokes. No, I mean, or humor. Joke about whatever the fuck you want. I'm not the joke police. I'm not here to monitor and tell you what you can laugh at and what you shouldn't be laughing at. Right. I think 9/11 memes are funny, and I will play some, but YouTube will take.
Oh, okay. I thought he was just about to play some.
Do that. It's like, how can you be like, Asmongold normalizes hate? And it's like, dude, have you seen your own fucking streams? I mean, you're the one that has called for multiple people to die. You're no angel either, dude. In my opinion, Hasan has spread.
And hate is justified politically sometimes. I think if you view someone as politically evil, you have the right to hate them. I don't think that's crazy. I do think what he is saying is crazy because the people that he is hating and the things that he is hating are things that don't deserve the hatred. I think that's what it really boils down to, right? His hatred is towards the people that like Asmongold, who again, like, what the fuck is Asmongold really doing? He had one clip where he said Palestinians have an inferior culture, which he gave, I think, one of the most genuine apologies for in all of YouTube apology history. And everything else, maybe some of it's incorrect, but I find myself listening to Asmongold and thinking like, okay, I don't see what all the rage is about. I don't see that people, I don't really get why people are so fucking angry, or Hasan fans are so angry.
Spread a lot more hate than Asmongold.
And normalizing that kind of discourse.
I had to normalize the discourse that won the election with a popular vote.
In the same exact ways that I have normalized, I guess, progressive values.
Okay. Be honest. Progressive values, like what? Like, I mean, what progressive value has Hasan normalized on Twitch? Nothing. He hasn't normalized anything. It's so crazy.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what he has normalized. All I've seen is that he's okay with talking very foolishly about serious topics. Like, he's normalized not thinking before you speak, sort of normalized just talking out of his ass about serious subjects and then getting banned for 5 minutes. That's what I've seen. Normalized recklessness and foolish behavior, yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? This self-aggrandizement is outrageous. But no, the thing is that people watch Hasan because they already agree with him. It's the same thing as me. Like, it's outrageous. Except
my normalization of progressive values.
Right. My normalization is about all of the good things, and his normalization is about all of the bad things. Right? Because
right. This is
does
where
not
we're at.
actually end up causing harm to others.
Really? So the normal, I wonder, what about those Filipinos that got taken hostage by which one was it that time? Oh yeah, the Houthis supporting them.
When he wants to say that he's normalized certain things on Twitch and takes credit for it, when you look at his greatest hits, you have supporting the Houthis, you have America deserved 9/11, you have calling people crackers, and the list literally goes on and on. If you go to any of the catalog of the slop channels that have covered this, you'll find hit after hit after hit. And these are what you're known for, and what you're known for is what you are going to be normalizing among your audience. And so, yeah, not great.
What about the people in Yemen that hate the Houthis because they're an oppressive paramilitary organization that is terrorists, and they're not even supported by the majority of the people there? So what are you talking about?
If I'm being real for a second, and anyone that says Asmongold is just fucking lying. Asmongold is not normalizing hate. If anything, once again, it's Hasan and his multiple calls to action.
And it's not hard to find people on Twitter now who are legitimately normalizing hate. Especially on Instagram Reels, dude. The shit that you see there, like in the current content landscape, it's very open right now. So you can have people on the far right that are saying crazy shit, and you can call those people out. But then when Hasan is saying almost equally as extreme stuff on the opposite side, or I'm sorry, more extreme stuff on the opposite side, and has a larger voice than most people, and is being given these puff pieces by like mainstream outlets, it's 100% worth criticizing. It is 100% worth saying that normalizing this stuff is cancer.
Kill someone. And before we go, this literally came out today. I thought I might as well talk about it. So this is a Discord message from Hasan himself. If you're a YouTube content creator, I'm a YouTube content creator, so I'm guessing this is maybe towards me. I don't know.
Okay, I'm listening.
The parasocial allegations will never end. If you're a YouTube content creator who hasn't said dick about the Israel-Palestine,
who hasn't said dick, why would you ever phrase it like this? You haven't said dick. How about you haven't talked about it? Why does it have to be you haven't said dick? Like what?
Which I haven't. And you're only now starting to let your critical position on Israel be known after 19 months of genocide, since it's no longer going to cause you severe career penalties, and you spent any moment finger wagging at people who have been correct the entire time, I will absolutely come after you. Whoa! Holy shit.
Damn.
I'm scared.
He's taking no prisoners, chat. He really ruthless like that. You know, Hasan, he's really known to be a ferocious person who won't get in the fucking ring with Sam Hyde. You're not scary. This guy hasn't said fuck. He hasn't said tits. He hasn't said dick.
I'm sweating, guys.
And Hasan's coming for him.
I'm low-key a little
Let's just spam slurs like we're millennial. Oh, wait, he literally is a millennial. Cock, shit, fuck, piss, titties. You're so juvenile.
Here now, Hasan coming after me. I don't know, man. I might just delete my channel afterwards. If you come out with a critical position without trying to both sides it, then great. Welcome to the fold. Guys, I'm a little scared. Okay, I think Hasan might bomb my house next. And to finish this video, before I ask you to subscribe and drop a like, I just want to end this.
And I have to say, I don't know if you want to be part of the fold right now. Let's keep it a buck. Things are getting shaky over there.
Video with this YouTube comment. It says, and this was posted on the iDubbbz content comp or deputy, whichever fucking trash ass video it was. This will end the video, so make sure you drop a like. Make sure you're subscribed. Let's reach 600K, guys. I think we could do it before the end of the year. And it says, it's wild how a bunch of washed up American YouTubers made the Israel-Palestine crisis about themselves. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
True. Well, great video. You guys in Sensitive Society, go check him out. That's the boy right there.